jealous, I'm spazzing, I'm wishing they would like some cabbage. What do you do when I leave them in dust? Popping that they never could touch. All of my life they be calling me rough. I guess they had enough. I be doing too much. I guess they had enough of me doing it. I've been looking at friends trying to pick one to trust. Why say you love me when it was just when you just could have told me you just want? My bad. I could have told you I passed and matched my foot on the gas. Cause all of you goofy. None of you know how to act. Sad, one give you my last. Cash, something you never might have. I look at them and I laugh. Why I gotta tell you to go get it back? What do you do when I just keep it popping? I'm managing while you weak and you watching. If I'm on this gon' hit like a bop it. They want me to stop but I trend like a topic. How could they fire on me? I'm the hottest. They reach like a pocket. These be mad cause I speak like a prophet. I tell them shut up and get up and go. If you want it, then I put that on the floor. We be ducking we ain't ducking no and on this a joke. You gon' get in that field then round choke. Gon' hunt like a tiger ghost. You scary little be doing the most. If you know like I know better, watch your approach. Watch it. I in the yo like I been here before. I been coming from Memphis like hustling flow. If you see any cabin in me, it's the GOAT. And this is the captain in me like a boat. This why they get deep when you bury your soul. Jack and Rose. That's why I bet keep it cold, let it go. If you want it, then spin a block, get you some more. Get you some more. Hopped up and got that right off the porch. If we beefing, then I'm at your door like a stork. Like a dork. So look if you buck, if you ready for cause it can get done like a house full of drawers. Mine got an ass, we gon' take out the trash. We been mopping up like a floor. What do you do when I just keep it popping? I'm managing while you weak and you watching. If I'm on this gon' hit like a bop it. They want me to stop but I trend like a topic. Keep that fire on me, I'm the hottest. I keep that reach like a pocket. These be mad cause I speak like a prophet. I'm trying to get a little moolah and guala, a whole lot of profit, a whole lot of cheese. But I'm starving right now and I'm sorry. Baby, quit calling me, please. I'm about to put it on wax like birch. Peace. I'm somewhere up in the trees.
And here we go, NBA action live on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. You look at Denver.
And given the nature of the rivalry between these teams, expect emotions to be running high. Both teams have to feel a little on edge right now.
And who doesn't love this stuff? Two teams that have beef. Look, the stakes are a little bit higher, and it should make this a very interesting matchup.
Each team representing their conference in this one, Grant, and they've got some history between them as well.
Yeah, B.A., they've played in some big games against each other, and that only heightens the intensity. It should be a good one.
Here's Unseld. No good from outside. And here's Denver. Releases from 15. And he hits the jumper for two.
An excellent mid-range shooter. Once Paul gets any kind of airspace, he's taking that shot.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Unseld. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Here's Paul. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
See, I like it when Paul attacks the hoop, when he looks for his.
Here's Cooper. To the wing on the left. DeBusschere. Rebounded by Denver.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Now here's Paul. He's averaging about 6 points per game. No good with the triple.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Unseld. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Look at Thompson outworking the defense, winning that second chance look for his team.
Outside Paul. Kicks it to George. Here's Unseld. Outside Thibault. Out to the right wing. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. George, right side. Uncovered. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
That jumper from George is so tough to defend. He's got great height and lift.
And Grant, David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this. They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Here's Unseld, and he drives in. Ooh, nice D from George.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Stolen by Thompson. Here we go. Here's Unseld. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake. Unseld's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Oh, and the dunk by George.
What a move by PG with the hard finish.
He takes it in.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
The Nuggets trail. George in the post. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Jefferson. Pass to Maxey. Shot clock at 6. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
I just love the pace that Maxey plays at, constantly applying pressure to the defense.
The baseline J. Yes, on the jumper.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep the fit.
Despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
Watching Tyrese Maxey grow as a player has been special. He's constantly adding new wrinkles to the game, improving his skill set on both sides of the ball.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And it's Maxey missing. It's Johnson with a drive. The fader. And he can't jam it through. And Denver has possession. They trail by 1. Count it.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to... back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside, and man, this has been a barn burner.
Over to the left wing. Here's Duren. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Maxey attacking. Uses the glass on the layup. Maxey's got 7 points in the game.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play.
Denver, 19.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
Another thing that's gone well for them is the mid-range jumper. It's been falling with ease so far.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." Guys, back over to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Now here's Vucevic. No points so far.
That's a second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
Here's Jefferson.
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam. One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go. You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And the three-pointer goes.
And that kind of range is why he got the nickname Logo Lillard.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. And the dunk by Lillard.
And if you're guarding Dame in the pick and roll, you need to stop the ball. Lillard can just eat you alive.
Harris outside. Pick by Vucevic. Fires from deep. From the wing, Chicago with a rebound. Here's Lillard. Great start so far, 3 of 3 in this one.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Here's Kittles. The kick out to Maxey. Pass to Vucevic. And there's a 3-second violation. Chicago trailing here. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Lillard with the bucket.
He's been perfect this quarter. They keep feeding him, and he keeps delivering.
Here's Maxey. Thompson pulls it in. Here's Chicago now. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. And that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand.
Lillard gets so much lift on his three-pointers, it's almost effortless how he shoots.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. A different look for Denver. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, B.A., you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
Now here's George. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. To halt the run. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Pass to Thompson. From deep. Rebounded by Johnson. And it's Paul with the ball for Denver. George, right side. Can't hit that one. Chicago leading. Pass to Unseld. Embiid brings a double team. For 3. Rebounded by Denver. George in the post. And George with the jam.
George's athleticism has always been a strength. Not many guys can pull off that dunk.
Here's Cooper. Here's Thibault. Off target with the 3. George, right side. To the paint. Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Oh, what a dunk by Embiid. He's just doing big man things the way big man should.
Pass to Cooper. The 3. It's rebounded by George. Denver leading by 3. And here's Paul, covered by Thibault. Outside Paul. And here's Embiid. Off with the layup. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Unseld. Give him 8. To end the drought. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? George outside. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. George has got 7 points for the quarter. Now a timeout called by Chicago.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Make some noise for your dance team.
One second left. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's Denver. They lead by 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Now here's Johnson. Still no points. Here's Embiid. And slammed it home. And the foul. A chance at another point at the line. Klay Thompson picks one up. Chicago making a switch here. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
It's tough to find things to not love about Embiid's game. It's so complete. He's a true two-way player who is a nightmare you have to deal with on both ends.
Tries to keep it alive. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edgecombe. Oh, Klay Thompson with the bounce. Get up, Klay.
Oh, a little bit of bounce still, Klay. Okay, I see you. Get off the floor with a little ease, with a little dunk.
George outside. Into the lane. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. First trip to the line for him here.
Second team foul.
That's good from George.
Look, he's capable of playing either forward position. PG's impressive versatility, that's what makes him elite. For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Now here's Thompson. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game.
And you can tell that Klay trusts his guys. He calls a play, and they just go to the right spots.
Here's Paul. 6 points for him. Yes, it's good. Paul's got 8.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Pure from three-point range.
And this is Thompson's shot, one of the most gifted outside shooters the NBA, the world has ever seen.
Here's Paul. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Paul's got 4 points in the quarter.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Here's Cooper. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
And the ball out of play. The Bulls will have it. Bulls trail by 4. They set the screen. Out to the wing. Oh, George with a steal. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Edgecombe. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Embiid. Fades back. The rebound by DeBusschere.
Great contest by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
Fires it. They get the rebound. Here's Unseld. Three-pointer, no good. And Embiid has got the ball here for Denver. 4-point game. Pass to George. Now here's Embiid. Pulls it. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
The Bulls with another miss.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Oh, Embiid with the flush.
One of the best to ever do it. That's a nice assist there from Paul.
Pass to Thompson. Here's Cooper. Tipped. Chicago passing it around. Going inside. There's 1:54 left in the third quarter here. Second chance effort. And it's blocked by Embiid.
You see how impactful of a defender Embiid is. He erases shots around that rim.
Johnson with it. No made baskets yet. For 3, George. Chicago with a rebound. Here's Cooper. Pass to Thibault. Here's Thompson. He's guarded by Paul. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. And now it's a 9-point Nugget lead. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Pass to Unseld. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. making a switch here. So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Johnson. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. The Nuggets lead by 9. Takes it inside. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
This team wants Maxey to have the ball in his hands. He is a great decision maker that gets better every year.
And Lillard puts up a deep three. And again, unable to change momentum here. For three, Maxey. And it's Chicago with a board. Gets it off. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Denver Nuggets.
39. The Nuggets, 50.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. The Bulls trail by 11. Let's go with a three. Such a sweet stroke from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, Lillard is relentless on offense tonight, getting bucket after bucket for his team.
Pass to Jefferson. Now here's Jones, defended by Lillard. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Nuggets lead by 10.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Lillard can't get it to go. And Maxey's got the ball here for Denver. To the middle. They double him with Duren. Pass to Vucevic. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jefferson. From outside, off the mark.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Johnson. And that one is right through the heart.
How do you stop a good fadeaway jumper? Yeah, that's a trick question. You don't.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Left side, Maxey. And there's the drive. Pass to Vucevic. Duren with the rebound. The Bulls trail by 8. Here's Johnson. Doesn't go for him.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
And again, it's Denver missing. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
That's his only turnover on the night. His ball security has been terrific.
Timeout, Bulls. Chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Bulls said to the team. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, you're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's Lillard. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
And these shots demonstrate how locked in Lillard is. Just embracing the challenge of scoring on physical defenders.
George, no good. Bulls trail by 8. And there is a whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. The Nuggets making a switch here. And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And here's Paul. There's the drive. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Nuggets lead by 10.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Now Thompson. They set the pick. Here's Cooper. Thompson outside. 4 on the clock. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
He's finally getting a chance to show off his reign. I know he wishes he would have found his shot in the first half.
And it's Paul off the drive. Count it!
Sometimes you just got to do it yourself. Chris Paul calling his own number.
Drives to the hoop. Here's Unseld. Oh, the stuff!
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Now here's Paul. Embiid inside. Oh, nice job, Embiid.
Look, inside, Embiid just has all the tools for success. The height, the power, and more importantly, the tenacity.
And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Unseld. Oh, big finish! Wow!
Okay, I see you.
Oh, he jammed it!
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam! Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Now here's Embiid. Oh, no good on the layup. The Bulls trail by 7.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. Oh, it misses. Here's Unseld. 35 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce. Per ounce. Can't be denied. And so they choose to intentionally foul. A chance here to possibly put the game away.
They have to remain focused to get it done.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he ends up making the second. And that increases the lead to 6. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Thompson! Oh, missed on the tray. Takes a step back. Outside George. Now Embiid. Puts it up from 17. Oh, no good. Klay Thompson. And so it's Denver with the W. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air.
break my heart and then take my soul.